So here's a topic that people hate to talk about. God. Yes, God. Here I go again. Nah, I ain't like that. This is just real talk for a minute. If I was to ask most people, I guarantee at least half of you would say, nah, I don't believe in God. Some would say, yeah, I believe he's there. And some of you would be like me and say, yeah, he's definitely there. Well, guys, think about it for a moment. I'm not here to debate anything. I don't want to start debates. I just want you to actually think about that for a moment. You know, we're all sat here in quarantine, and I guarantee that nearly every one of you would not have sat down as a family or with your roommates or anything and just thought about that question. Definitely not discussed it. I'm sure that in most normal lives, you don't have that conversation at work. You don't have that conversation at football practice. It's just not a conversation people have, and I totally understand that, because it's not anything that people want to talk about. It's not the first thing that people think about anymore, and I understand that. But what I'm just trying to get at is, maybe you should think about it. Do you know, if you're in that category of people that don't believe there's a God, that's fine, that's your opinion. I'm not here to try and debate you. But I just ask, have you actually thought about it? And I mean seriously thought about it. Have you thought about the fact that, you know, that there must have been a creator of this existence? Because this existence couldn't create itself. So something would have had to have come from outside in order to create this existence. Again, I'm not trying to debate. I'm just getting the question out there. And if you are one of these that says that, yeah, it's probably there, to what point do you know God? Do you actually have a relationship with him? Or is it just that you feel as though, yeah, there's something out there? I implore you to actually try to find out who he is. Because there is, in my opinion, there is a God out there. And if you were to just hold to the fact that, yeah, he's out there, but you don't really know him, then you're really missing out on something crucial. Guys, I know it's a weird thing to say, especially in this day and age, and I know it sounds deluded, and I understand that, but this book is a supernatural book. It's not something that, you know, that we all just wrote up. Like, if you actually take the time to sit and read this book will change your life, or at least it may change your life. It's not something it's not something that people tend to do these days. They don't pick this book up and they don't read it. And I understand that. Going back a few years, I would never have picked this up either. But this is probably the most important thing that you'll ever read. And so I just implore you to just think about these things and just really give it some serious thought. And look, there's no better time right now. We're in isolation or quarantine or lockdown, whatever. And no one really has the time to be going out doing this, that and the other. But you've got all the time in the world to pick up a book and read. And if it's a case that you're not quite sure how to read it, contact me, there's many churches out there that would be happy to help you. And now with Zoom and things like that, you don't actually even need to sit in the same room as anyone, and you don't need that awkwardness. You don't even have to show your face on Zoom, but you could have a conversation with someone. There are so many people out there willing to help you to come to know the creator of this book, the creator of creation and the author of this book. So guys, if you do want to get in contact with me, message me on Facebook, email me at moderndaydonkey@hotmail.com. Guys, there's many things that you can do to find a way to talk to someone, but really try and take that time. And guys, also, as you're probably well aware, I've got this YouTube channel running, and look, my whole point of that is to try and help you to understand the basics and to get to know God. So yes, it's a weird topic for a lot of people, and generally speaking, no one is going to just take themselves off and go to church because it's not cool, and no one likes to do it, and no one talks about it these days. But trust me, it's the most important thing and the biggest decision you'll ever make in your life. And now is the opportunity to do it. So I'm going to leave that with you and just hope that someone out there takes my advice, just pick up the book and read it. Or I'm sure you'll find a church online or something. But contact me or contact your local church and we'll be happy to help you through it. See you later.